All right. Hey, what's going on, 8th graders? I'm going to show you a real quick video out here on how to make the bottom of your bridges, kind of go through some expectations for what I want it to look like when you are building your bottom and then your sides, because the sides are going to be just like this. We are going to, in the interest of time, I'm going to have every 8th grader make the same bottom, and the reason for that is to really increase the speed at which that we are able to build. So we're going to build our bottoms first. You should be able to finish your bottom in one day. All right? If you take a look at this video, I'll give you exactly how much time it takes to build it. So the first thing you need is your bottom sheet, some tape. You're going to need one of these foam boards. Thank you to whoever drew on here, but please don't. So I have my bottom set up. That's good to go. I'm going to take a piece of wax paper, and the benefit of the wax paper is that as I'm gluing my sides, it's not going to get stuck on the paper, and that would create a problem if it did. Now, as I said, everyone's going to create the same bottom, and so what we'll do is we'll have our two pieces on here, and I'm going to have you make them 3 inches apart. And earlier I measured how many centimeters we would need to build our entire thing, and it's going to be 177 centimeters. Each of these sticks are roughly 60 centimeters, so you will need 3 of these, which I will pass them out to you as well. And then, in the interest of making our cuts as efficient as possible, I have my one piece of wood, and I'm going to mark it right there. And then I take my next piece, and because these are both going to be the same, I'll just mark it again. And you actually probably don't even have to mark it for your second piece, because all you have to do is you're going to line it up with your blade on the cutter. So I'm going to slide this underneath, make sure that my bottoms line up. And because I drew those lines, I can see exactly where the blade is going to cut it. Chop. My sticks are now cut to what should be the perfect length. So here's where the tape comes in, right there, and I'm going to use tape to tape my sticks down. And where I'm actually going to tape these is over the middle, just to make sure that they don't move around on me. And also, we're not going to put a stick in the middle because the rod that we're used to pull down comes up through the middle. So my 2 outside sticks are ready to go. Now, what I'm going to do is take one stick and put it on here. And again, I'm going to use my pencil to mark where I'm going to cut my stick. And you want these to connect at a right angle. And we're going to actually cut it so it sits on top of it. We could cut it so it would fit inside, but we're going to cut them so they fit on top. Now, because I marked one stick, and all of them are going to be the same length, right? So no matter if it's here, here, or here, they all need to be the same length. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut one of my sticks. Now that I have this, which fits the way I want it to, I'm going to use this as kind of a guide. And so, as soon as they touch, I can cut the next one. And so I have a pretty good system here of making sure my sticks are the same length. So I'm just gonna finish this up real quick. I need a total of 14 of these. And so I'm just gonna use my pieces of wood, I have 3 already, to cut up the rest of these. So here we go. I'll probably fast forward and or edit this part out. Alright, so I have all my sticks cut. Again, we'll be able to keep track of how long this is taking me based off of the time on the video. So now, I have my sticks cut, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the tape that I've already ripped off to tape my sticks onto my bridge. So again, we'll edit this out. Oh no, I'm one short. Just cut one more real quick. How's it going, Billy? The bottom. Just show the kids how it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, wide masking tape.
Yeah, it really is.
Is that what we ordered?
I got like 40 of them.
Okay.
So it should work. But yeah,
Alright.
went through, got most of my glues filled up, and go from there.
Yep.
Yeah, you know that this makes a really good sword.
Yep, I do know that one quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 1 foot one's not so much. 18-inch, it's a sword.
Totally. Yeah. And you're exactly right. The 1 foot, eh.
Wait for my room to. Oh man, it smells bad.
Sorry, babe.
So, get a window open. See how it is now.
Awesome.
He's done putting the stuff on. So, just letting it air dry.
Gotcha. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, cool. Yeah, probably closed. Sorry for that interruption. Anyway, here we have through the magic of time. I have my pieces right here all put together, ready to go. So now what I'm going to do is glue, and I think the reason that I mismanaged my cutting count is I cut one of my pieces of wood a little too long. So next I'm just going to take my glue. There's two types of glue. There's glue where you have the flip up lid, and then I also have glue bottles that have the cap that opens up like this. I don't really care which one you use. My personal preferences are these ones because they are easier to clean at the end of the unit, but that's okay either way. So when you're gluing, make sure you just use a little bit of glue, and the reason for that is because the more glue you use, the longer it's going to take to dry. So here I'm just gluing my pieces, getting some drops on both sides. I'm going to smooth it around a little bit, try to get a little bit of glue underneath. So, take your time, glue these up, and it's going to be kind of like a ladder when you get done. Maybe I'll glue up the top and then the bottom first. Alright, 8th graders, we're back here through the magic of time. If you take a look at this, this bridge is ready to go. It just has to dry. So, what we're going to do is we're going to very carefully take this off. If I can undo my tape down here. There it is, right there. Undo my tape on this side. And because everyone's bridge bottom is the same, if you want, you can go ahead and write your name on here. Not in pencil, that doesn't show up, but on the tape. You could even write it on one of the sticks. In fact, that would be my preference. I'm not going to do it because I already glued it, but do that ahead of time. And what we're going to do is take our wax paper and fold it up on top of here. Kind of like a little sandwich. And what that will do is it'll just help keep it in place. So there it is. That's my side, all ready to go. Now I can start on my bottom. So my side. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to take this sheet off, or even leave this sheet on there. Put on my side view, tape down, get another piece of wax paper, get some sticks, get cutting. You're good to go. So we'll take a quick check at that time. But everyone should be able to finish their bridge in the first day. So there you go.